Hello, and welcome to all. Hope you have gone through yesterday's video related to the electrical drawing, reading electrical drawings and the SLD, single line diagram, which I have gone through the chat GPT, and all the details has been explained in yesterday's video. If you have still not gone through, just go through that video and you can understand how to explore these particular tools and understand and learn new things. So everything depends on you, how much you will involve to learn. So let's start for today's video related to another topic. And this way I will bring some of the new topics related to the MEP systems, technical part, and later stage I will discuss about some other area which is also most important in professional life to go to the next level. And if you want to excel your career, and if you want to get more salary, more appreciation, respect, leadership qualities, and all those things, so definitely you need to evolve yourself. You need to learn continuously. But learning, most of the engineers stop their learning after college. Okay, I'm not talking about the few exceptional students who has ambition to go to the next level, but most of them, 90% engineers have stopped learning. The same was happened with me also long time, and for that reason मुझे भी काफी lose करना पड़ा life में बहुत कुछ. Yeah, struggling was there. Okay, not salary increment in time, lots of things happened. So if you make a habit to learning new things, okay, and evolve yourself, okay, then it will be very easy for your journey. So this is for a novice to pro, everybody. Okay, if you are a zero experience in the construction industry and the professional field, this video for you also, and the person who is already in the field and maybe you stagnant in the field since long time, you're not able to grow fast. For you also, you may be having an experience of 10 years, 15 years, 20 years also. Because I have seen many engineers who are working in this industry having so much knowledge on a particular subject and much more experienced, even though some of the engineers I have seen much more experience than me. It is more than 20 years, 30 years experience, but still they are stagnant. They are stuck up in a one direction only, and they are not able to grow fast, and their salary also not increased. Okay, so in increment in a regular basis, it is not happening. Why? Because they stop learning. So that is the reason you have to learn new things, and you need to evolve. And this tool, what I'm talking about right now, which give you a more space to understand different topics. So let's go through quickly by using ChatGPT how you will learn. So today we are going to discuss about this topic. It's a very common topic for the electrical engineers who are already working in the field. But if you are a novice, if you have just completed your engineering and want to explore and want to join construction industry, MEP field, electrical system, electrical field or mechanical field, this is for you. So you can prepare the technical part for the facing any interview, or you can learn the systems if you are also just starting your career in this particular field. So we are going to discuss today about the methodologies for laying of conduit, cable trays, and power cables. So I'll give a prompt in the chat GPT and it will teach you. I will not teach anything. Okay. I'm not a great teacher because nobody is the great teacher in this world. But technology having so much data, okay, So much data they are having. So they will give you the right information, but you need to give the right inputs. Accordingly, they will give you the right output. So let's jump in. Yes, I just share my screen here. I just ask to AI tools, would you please provide me with a deeper understanding about methodologies for laying of conduits, cable trays, and power cables? The three different activities we are going to discuss. Let's see what results will come. It is giving. We are focusing on these major areas: conduit laying, cable tray installation, and the power cable laying. So first, conduit laying methodology. Purpose: see, PVC, GI, HDP, EMT, RMT. These are the conduits protect electrical wires from the mechanical damages, moistures, and pollution, particularly in concealed, exposed, or underfloor installation. So you people are accustomed with the conduits. Okay, maybe it was not taught in the engineering subjects. It's a practical things. Okay, I'm not go through details about conduits. You can search in the Google. You can understand. So this methodology, how it will, you can prepare the methodology, and methodology is required for starting a project, any project in the electrical field. Okay, you have to prepare a methodology and submit to client. Okay, and if you are a client, then you have to check the methodology which is coming from your vendors. Okay, so what are the basic things you need to follow in methodology? Planning and the marking. So review electrical GFC drawings for conduit routes, junction box location, and the switchboard. So it has been mentioned in the electrical drawings. So there will be a separate conduit layout drawing, what we have discussed yesterday about the electrical system drawings. So there is a lighting drawing, power drawing. So there is a conduit drawing also. There's so many drawings there for a project. So mark conduit paths on walls, slabs, and floors before shuttering or plastering. Okay, so it may be the open conduit or the concealed conduit. It depends on the requirement of the project. Okay, it may be through concrete, it may be through brick wall, it depends. So based on the project specification, you have to prepare the methodologies. Ensure minimum bends maybe less than 4 between two boxes. So these are the things mentioned in the specification, or suppose you need to follow the NBC guideline. So we have discussed some of the codes in the previous chapter and the previous videos. You may go through that. So that those are the codes will help you to prepare this methodology also. Conduit selection, what type of conduit you need to select, whether it is PVC or the GI or the MS. So that depends on the requirement. Choose the sizes of the conduit, how many wires will be running through or pass through the conduit. That depends on the size of the conduit. That decide the size of the conduit. Typically 20 to 40% space need to be reserved after pulling the wires. Then installation, whether it is concealed, whether it is through wall or slab, then need to find out, or fix conduit with saddles at 600 mm intervals. So 600 mm gap, we have to insert saddle to fix the conduit, maintain the proper alignment and the tape, seal joints with solvent cement or couplers, ensure junction boxes are flush with the surface, and underfloor work also. Lay conduit before concreting and protect the mortar cover or tiles. After conduiting, you have to pull the wire and testing. You have to pass through draw wire through conduit before plastering, because you have to check the conduit whether it is choked or it is free flow throughout the conduits. Okay, because sometimes what happened, some of the concretes will come inside, so it may choke the conduit. So that after a later stage, it will be very difficult to pulling wires through that type of choked conduit. So immediately you have to provide the GI wire or something. Then inspection and the handover. Next, we are talking about the cable tray methodology, and this entire document you have to prepare with mentioning the clause of the different specifications and some of the photographs you need to uh, add in this methodology so that this document should be presentable. Okay, so in the later I will show you the actual methodologies, and there is a process to get uh, most of the methodology what I have gone through in my career. Okay, so how we'll get all those methodologies, I'll tell you in the later stage. So same way you have to follow the methodology how to lay cable tray. The purpose of the cable tray is the cable tray support and segregate LV, ELV, or high voltage cables along designated paths, safety and neatly. So different types of cable tray are available. There is ladder type, mostly we are using in the power cables. Perforated type we are using for control and the instrument cables. Wire-based for data and communication cables. The methodology, preparation, check, GA drawing, and ensure tray routes, avoid interference with HVAC plumbing, confirm tray width based on cable quantity, spacing, and the future allowance. So all things you need to consider. In future also you need to provide some of the space so that we don't know as per the power requirement in the future may increase. So you need to provide the space in the cable tray. Supports and leveling to install supports at 1.5 or 1.2 to 1.5 meter spacing using this type of channels, angles, threaded rods, etc. Maintain uniform labels, and these are the clearances as required from ceiling greater than equal to or greater than 300 mm, between trays equal to or greater than 150 mm. So these are the maybe these parameters vary. These parameters vary based on the project. In tray installation also, you go through this assembles trays with couplers, use vanes, apply anti-rust paint. So these are the processes you need to follow. Then cable segregation, then final checks. And the same way you may prepare for the power cable also. So same methodology you need to follow. What is the purpose? You need to mention, and the methodology, preparation, verify cable route, same drawing you need to follow. You have to mention the drawing number, how to lay the power cable, whether it is going through trench or tray, all those you need to mention. What is the bending radius? Okay, so you have already know the bending radius and all. The minimum 12D for armored cable we need to maintain. If you forget, go through your basics in the textbook, you'll understand. And what there is a laying process also there. If it is underground, which it may be directly buried, okay, in the earth. So how to maintain the segregation and what type of material you are going to use when you are laying cables directly on earth. So excavate, trench, maybe lay sand. You have to excavate that area. Then sand, you have to lay sand. Then you have to place bricks. Then backfill, all those stuffs you have to follow. On tray, these are the things you have to follow. If it is vertical run, then you need to follow this. Then identification and the landing part in the part of the termination. So when you terminate the cables in the panel, you need to follow this process. Okay, terminate with double compression glands for armored cable, tag cables, and maintain proper earthing of armors. Then testing. We are using the insulation resistance test with a Megger and perform continuity and the polarity checks. maintain cable route layout, test report, and as-built drawings as a documentation process. Okay. They need to follow the quality assurance and the quality control and the safety consideration. These also these are the things also part of the methodology. So you need to mention all the parameters: conduit depth in the wall, minimum bend, Megger value, fire stopping, PPE. Okay, what type of uh, instrument you need required to do this execution activities. Okay, you have to use the gloves, helmet, safety shoes, insulated tools, and all those things. So, and what permit also required, and that depends project to project. In coordination and integration with various services also. So that also you need to mention in the methodology. So coordinate with the other MEP services, whether there is a clash, is there or not, so that you need to mention. You need to follow the BEAM model for better understanding about the 3D 3D model. Okay, before laying trays of the conduit, you to understand whether there is a clash, is there or not. Then you need to modify the drawings and then modify the methodology also to ensure the drainage slope and outdoor conduit, keep clear of HVC ducts, plumbing lines. So these are the part of the coordination and the integrations. So that way, these are the basics things. The structure you may understand, okay, about the methodologies about conduits, cable tray, and the cables. So we'll discuss about some more topics in the next video. I stop this sharing this particular things. So if you understand this methodology, so if you want to get more knowledge and about these systems, so just subscribe this channel so that it is very easy for you to go to the YouTube channel and understand. No need to search through any other books or any other systems or tools. Okay, it's very easy. Just follow me and you'll get some value. So share your comments if you get some value, and update the what you learn about these topics and what you want to learn in future. That also you can mention in the comment box. Okay. And the same thing I told yesterday also, and every time I'm telling the same thing. See, this learning, what I'm just telling you, it's a peanuts. It's nothing. Okay. And this technical part is required. The weightage of this technical learning is only 10 to 15%. 80 to 90% you have to develop the skills. There's a different skills which only give you a better future, better salary, leadership, and you'll go to the next level very fast. So I will discover all those topics in future. So stay tuned with me, and I will bring another video tomorrow. Thank you for watching. Bye.